Ωραία. Πάμε. Πατάτια έχεις, τέλεια. Πολύ καλά. Λοιπόν, πάμε να ξεκινήσει το Game Fest να δούμε τι θα δούμε. Είναι ντροπή. Κάλλη, πρέπει να βρεις τη φόρμα σου. Είσαι συμπαρουσιαστής, θέλουν να ακούω τη γνώμη του. Δεν μου είπε άμα ήθελε. Εγώ κατάλαβα ότι θα το δει το Game Fest στο stream. Τα Σουκούτα events τι ώρα θα είναι, δεν έχω ιδέα. Θα πάει να τα δω. Για να πάμε λίγο. Και εσύ να βρεις το σπαθιά, εγώ περιμένω. Εγώ δεν μπορώ να κάνω κάτι, περιμένω. Για να δούμε τι θα δείξει, ρε φίλε.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Λοιπόν, ήρθε ο τρελός, κάτσε να φέρνω την κάμερα πιο εδώ. Θέλω να μου πείτε κι αν με ακούτε γενικά σε φάση με το θόρυβο που μπορούν να κάνουν αυτοί.
Hello everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
2 ωρίτσες.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous
year
with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed
Όχι, αλλά μπορώ να σας βάλω ένα poll τώρα που το
But
είπες.
there's also something else happening. Our industry
Με το
is
τι θα θέλατε να
evolving
δείτε.
and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators
Και να σας δώσω
are finding incredible success. Take a
τι
look at this
πιστεύετε
list
θα
from
δείξει.
Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, you know, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success. And that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show, because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right. It all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Για να δούμε πώς θα ξεκινήσει το show.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy
Lego.
auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength!
Α, της γερίλα που έψαχνα ο Χέντερ. Για κάνει μια ερώτηση.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an
Δεν το
amazing
ξέρω.
video game
Συγγνώμη.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And hot fire attack.
Καλά, ο άλλος, ό,τι να είναι ρωτάει.
hunting
Θα σου πατήσει εδώ ο Πίπος.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Δεν έχω ιδέα.
A friendly hero hunting with her pals.
Το 2. Σε rap battle.
Wow, what is this?
Το 2006 κιόλας.
Collecting
Σώθηκες.
all the shiny things
Το κατάλληλο που έχεις να ρωτήσεις.
and making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go.
Indies, οκ. Πώς κάνουμε skip.
Down you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Ooh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bud? I'm good.
Άσε το event και βάλαμε προποτούμε. Τι έστειλες. Μου το ανοίξει εδώ πέρα. Εντάξει. Πίτης, μάλιστα.
Leave it.
Εξωκοσμικός, μάλιστα.
There you go.
Το που το
Wasn't that
ήξερες.
fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a
για όλα
playful,
είναι εκεί.
lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon.
Ακόμα 55
designed
είναι
with
το
two-player
content.
action in mind,
Okay.
supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
Torn Banner Studios, όπα. Αυτό είναι το ωραίο. Αμάν, 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 αμάν. Στο είπα εγώ θα νικήσετε. Άμα νικήσετε το πρώτο, μ' άκουσε. Δεν το είδα, δεν ξέρω. 8 player co-op. No More Room in Hell 2. Early Access Halloween του 24. Epic και Steam, μάλιστα.
Coming this Halloween looks really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our
Έλα
reviews,
όμως
like
κούρασα,
Street
αυτός
Fighter
βαρέθηκα
6
ρε
a few
φίλε.
years ago, and of course Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game
Curious
Fest.
Joy.
I'm
Kind
here
of
with
thing.
you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite
Α,
heroes.
αυτό που περίμεναν με το
When it comes to
game.
Quidditch, we've all wondered,
Με το
do I
Quidditch.
have
ναι.
what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Δεν θα δείξει GTA γιατί τα είπε, ότι δεν υπάρχει όντως.
To beat your toughest opponents? To keep your composure? and
Αυτό είχε βγει σε Early Access, δεν είχε βγει.
To chase your dreams at any price?
Κάποιοι το είχαν παίξει νομίζω.
To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great.
Mobile ήταν, δεν
No
έχω
dream
ιδέα.
is too big.
Θυμάμαι ότι είχε βγει σε Early Access απλά.
Do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
September 3rd, okay.
That's Harry
Quidditch
Potter
Champions.
Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Πώς? Τι είναι αυτό, ρε μαλάκα? Πιπώ, έλα αυτό με το ροζ και το ζέρο. Τι είναι αυτό το πράγμα, ρε? Α, και πρέπει να αποδράσεις, Ω! Σίγουρα είναι ο ροζ αυτός εδώ που φεύγει με το αεροπλάνο. Το ελικόπτερο. Μπορείς να παίξεις τέτοια μπινιά. Ω. Ωραίο, ωραίο αυτό, ωραίο. Κάμι 25 έλεγε. Ωραίο, ωραίο, ωραίο.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Ναι, έχει ένα Ubisoft hardware, ναι.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Όμορφο φαίνεται, εντάξει. New gameplay reveal. Α, αυτό βγαίνει 30 Αυγούστου. Οκ, δεν είναι αρκεί πολύ.
Spotted Lando there, so great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year. Cuff Bust, I'm not quite sure, but it's like it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Nomada Studio. From the creators of Grease. Α, και αυτό ίδιο ακριβώς είναι. Ήταν ωραίο το Grease, ναι. Έχει και action. Όμορφο φαίνεται. Δεν νομίζω. Νέβα. 2024.
Trust me, that game is such a
Ωραία,
true
πολύ
work of
όμορφο.
art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare.
Τι είναι, κανένα Age of Empires εδώ?
Last great journey fair.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men.
Κάνα Civilization.
Hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life.
Για strategy φαίνεται.
Your names shall not be lost.
Από τους γραφικάρες. Φαντάζεσαι να ήταν αυτά.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Sid Meier's Civilization. Okay. Το 7 του 25 μάλιστα. Φάνηκε ότι είναι Civilization.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this
Είναι
moment,
ιδιαίτερο genre, είναι η
but we
αλήθεια,
also have
αυτά
to
τα
thank
games.
you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming
Είναι ωραία τα
support
Civilization, αλλά ναι, δεν είναι για όλους.
for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Game Science. Το Gong. Μάλλον αυτό παίζει να είναι, κάνα σινεμάτικα. Σινεμάτικα είναι. Πολύ ενδιαφέρον αυτό το παιχνίδι. Πού πας, δεν πήγα, κάτσε εδώ. Πού θα πας? Όπα, ρε. «20 Αυγούστου». Λίγο gameplay. Pre-order now. Deluxe Edition κλπ. Ωραίο και το γραμματάκι. Εντάξει, τουλάχιστον δεν άλλαξε με ομιλία αυτό. Ξέρουμε ότι έρχεται ακόμα. Gameplay δεν έχει, γιατί περιμένουν να βγουν οι καινούριες χάρτες γραφικών για να είναι αξιοπρεπές το footage, μάλιστα. Το ξέρω ότι έχουμε δει gameplay, έλεγαμε πως δείξουν λίγο παραπάνω. Δούμε λίγο το UI του game.
reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet
Starry Studio.
Even in the depths of the unknown, like Mayflower.
Α, κάτσε, αυτό είναι το Once Human.
We die to live again.
Όχι. Α, το Once Human είναι. Ναι, το έπαιξα λίγο, αλλά οκ. Μπορώ να πω ότι με τρέλανε κιόλας. Δεν ήταν άσχημο, αλλά ναι, δεν με τρέλανε κιόλας. 9 Ιουλίου βγαίνει αυτό, οκ. Το έπαιξα λίγο, αλλά εντάξει, το έπαιξα και χωρίς παρέα, οπότε ξέρω μπορεί να παίζει και ρόλο. Να, και μια διαφήμιση εδώ πέρα Samsung με Game Pass. Για όποιον έχει Samsung τηλεόραση.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn.
Space Marine, αυτό φαίνεται ωραίο, φίλε. Αυτό φαίνεται ωραίο. «9 Σεπτεμβρίου». Α, okay.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Shojima.
Και τα Persona είναι πολύ ιδιαίτερα παιχνίδια.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、
Metaphor.
アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
Album
It is said that we all have inherent heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land.
Game Pass δεν λογικά. Πολύ πιθανό.
Found a way to wield true magic.
Σαν άνιμε είναι, φίλε.
Protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them. On guard! You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
Είναι πολύ λογική, πολύ κοντά στη λογική του Persona. Όχι, όχι, δεν είναι κάτι σοφιστή, είναι από τους δημιουργούς του Persona. Οπότε το gameplay είναι πολύ κοντά εκεί πέρα. Είναι single player είναι. Δεν νομίζω ότι έχει co-op. Τα Persona νομίζω δεν έχουν co-op. Τώρα άμα έχει αυτό. Awaken. Όχι, μεταφόρα. 10 Οκτωβρίου. Okay.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat.
Ρε φίλε, κάνεις Batman και κάνεις VR τώρα, άσε μας.
Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham.
Δεν ξέρω ποιος είναι στη φωνή, είναι αλήθεια.
The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
Τι θες να κάνεις ρηφάτ? Α, κατάλαβα. Είναι αργά. Και ακόμα σε κατηγορώ για εκείνο το game.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Μου μοιάζει πολύ φωνή του τέτοιου. Αλλά ναι, δεν είναι ζωντανός. Δεν ξέρω πώς ήταν το τελευταίο του project. Official gameplay trailer. Στη Gamescom. Στη Gamescom. Αύγουστο.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me, because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Αυτό τι είπε ότι είναι καινούργιο animation, δεν άκουσα. Τι είναι αυτό που δείχνουν τώρα, Tekken είναι αυτό. Tekken λέω. Street Fighter. Terry. Είναι Street Fighter δεν είναι αυτό. Ότι πας δεν είναι από το Street Fighter. Παλιό είναι παλιό άνιμε. Okay. Α, Street Fighter. Street Fighter anime, τι θα κάνουν. Join the fight in year 2. Απλά έδειξε τους καινούριους ήρωες. Τους καινούριους champions. One year after the Dragon Meteor invasion, the Scots rebelled. Τι είναι αυτό, ρε? Ωπα, την έφαγε. Εντάξει, αυτό έχει κέντρο, θα το παίξει σίγουρα. Fatal Fury λεγόταν το ανημό, okay. Όπα. Roguelike είναι, δεν έχω ιδέα. Ό,τι βλέπω. Όντως, roguelike co-op είναι. Hack and slash, lol. Unreal Engine. Dragon Ball.
Guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
Να, για τους αμπούς σε κόπτη Dragon Ball. Πού είναι ο κόβου? Πάει τα ζελέτσα. Reclaim your possibilities.
Goku, wait! What? Never forgive me for this!
Τι loot πήραμε, έχετε drops από για το Warframe. Άμα κάνετε ένα refresh θα τα δείτε. Οι υπόλοιποι. Πάτα wishlist. Και το προηγούμενο. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Θα βγαίνει πραγματάκι τον Οκτώβριο.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Για να δούμε. Το έχω πατήσει,
Rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mando Brick located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
Opa.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark.
Ωραία frames. Κάτω στο PC λέει και παίζει με 20 frames. Άμα πω ότι είναι generic first person shooter, θα με πείτε υπερβολικό.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Wishlist now. Global PC Alpha.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Ποιο είπε? Α, το τέτοιο ρε, αυτό ναι. Αυτό με είχε ψήσει λίγο. Το είχα δει που το παίζανε και με κάτι μεγαλύτερες ταινίες. Α, όχι, άλλο είναι αυτό. Άλλο είναι αυτό, άκυρο.
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over. Get down!
Ναι.
Get down!
Τα frames δεν τα έχουν, δεν τα δίνουν ούτε στο προηγούμενο της αυτοδοκίνη. Α, εδώ ήταν πολύ ωραία τα frames. Η έκρηξη έγινε με τουλάχιστον 4 frames.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Τα frames του είναι προς το 0. Εκεί στην έκρηξη παίζει να είχαν 3 frames. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Ποιος τα παίζει αυτά ρε φίλε? Εγώ, δεν περίμενα να ακούσω, να σου πω την αλήθεια, κάτι άλλο. Πού είσαι ρε Κάτς, καλώς ήταν. Γι' αυτό είμαι χαρούμενος gamer, μάλιστα. Τι κάνουμε, πώς είμαστε? Scan for a special offer. Παιδιά, εδώ, το QR, το προλάβετε. Λιώμα σπίτι, τόσο πολλά, Εντάξει, βλέπουμε περισσότερο anime μέχρι στιγμής παρά actual gameplay από τα παιχνίδια. Τι είναι αυτό τώρα? Battle Crash. Μάλιστα. Από παιδιά, άμα τα παίζετε αυτά. Έλα, make game. Λες και βλέπω το Armored Core να έχει κάνει ένα multiplayer game, είναι. Summer Close Beta Test. Mega Break. Μάλιστα. Άμα σας αρέσει το Mega.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
That brought you Megan, Five Nights at Freddy's, and the Black Phone.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Α, καλά. Εντάξει.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy?
I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case.
Τι γίνεται ρε, είναι λες και βλέπω 3 games σε ένα, ας πούμε.
Should have some developer mode.
Project C.
Dark times await us.
Είναι πολλά game μαζί, δεν είναι ένα. Α, Blumhouse, οκ.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis.
Θα σου λέει ότι είναι να βγάλουν από ό,τι φαίνεται. Α, οκ.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves
Πόση ώρα, 2 ώρες είναι. 2 η ώρα τελειώνει.
So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Σου αρέσει αυτός?
You just saw from our slate.
Σαν movie star είναι
Horror
τύπος.
games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of twist, intense first-person shooters. Or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore. And our independent development partners, they feel the same and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible and really can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, you know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. Guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right, what these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now, here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Τι Power Ranger, μαλάκα. Πού σε Νάτσικα, καλησπέρα. Καλώς τα να. Welcome. Πόση ώρα έχει το Game Fest? Έχει άλλη 1 ώρα και 1 τέταρτο. Έχει 47 λεπτά που ξεκίνησε. Εποχές arcade παλιές θυμίζω. Αν έχει δείξει κανένα καλό game. Δεν θα το έλεγα. Μέχρι στιγμής το μόνο που μου έχει μείνει είναι αυτό από τους δημιουργούς του Grease. Το CGI trailer για το Google, εντάξει, που δεν είδαμε τίποτα ουσιαστικά. Ja, men jag får morful färande. Less. Bambi the game, δεν νομίζω. Α, μεγάλος εδώ. Ωπα ρε. Deep and boy. Α, dear. Άκυρο.
What a beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone
Dear,
during the pandemic. Now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government, and games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year.
Στο Kingdom Σαλαμάδες παιδί την αρχίστηκε λίγο.
Studios, here is a brand new look.
Ωραίο παιχνιδάκι αυτό.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition.
Πολύ ωραίο παιχνιδάκι παίζαμε αυτό.
But God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These two young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Ωραία παιχνίδι και το πρώτο ήταν πολύ ωραίο.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
Όλα μας πείσουν.
But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses! God, is this retribution for my sins?
Δεν ξέρω πώς το έχετε παίξει, αλλά το game είναι πολύ ωραίο.
To the task!
Πού σε ρε Θοδωρή.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game Slitterhead at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Με το που ήρθε ο Θοδωρής, Silent Hill. Ή και όχι. Κάτι άλλο είναι αυτό. Slitterhead. Okay. Ωπα ρε. Α, είπα από τον δημιουργό του Silent Hill. Όπα, έκανε πάρει την ακρίδα. Τι να κάνω, δεν σε θα τη βγάζουνε ρε φίλε. Ποιος θα το παίξει αυτό το game. Θέλουμε thumbnail. Τι να κάνω, όπως κάνει ο Ζήνος. Slitterhead. 8 Νοεμβρίου, α, φέτος διάβασα. Όπα. Αυτό παίζει να είναι το πιο ωραίο game που θα δείξουν σήμερα. Κοίτα, δεν
That's
βάζει.
what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean.
Killer
It's because
Bean.
I'm good at what I do. Really,
Αλλά δεν γίνεται αυτό το πράγμα.
really
Λες από αυτό να είναι, δεν ξέρω.
good. I used
Από
to
αυτό
be
είναι
an
όντως.
assassin for the Shadow Agency, an international organization powerful enough to shape the world.
Όχι, δεν νομίζω.
Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now,
Πώς λέγεται?
I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Killer Bean forever, όχι, δεν την έχω δει. Τι κάνει? Ο Ρο κάνει breakdance στις σφαίρες.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Killer Bean, early access. Μάλιστα. Όντως, πόση ώρα είναι
Glad
ας
you
πούμε?
like that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded.
Ένα λεπτό ή μία ώρα.
So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey LaPrince and Emmerich Toa.
Okay. Πρέπει μάλλον η μία ώρα, η πρώτη ώρα να είναι αφιερωμένη στα indies γενικά ή σε αυτά.
When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other
Κατάλαβα,
to
Στολάρο.
always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing
Δεν παίζει τόσο ψηλία και ο άλλος.
You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Πόσο σκαρφάλωμα ρε φίλε. Και εμένα του Σάντ μου ήρθε στο μυαλό κατευθείαν. Πού σε κάρφε καλώς τον. Το Wukong. Μάλλον αυτό λες. Ελπίζουμε, ναι. Είναι, μέχρι στιγμής είναι ό,τι καλύτερο έχουν δείξει. Και γενικά το παιχνίδι φαίνεται ωραίο. Ελπίζω να είναι όντως ωραίο το παιχνίδι. Γιατί φωνάζει συνέχεια. Θα το παίξουμε τον Αύγουστο, ναι. Stanley Parable Beginner's
I'm not
Guide.
meant to be here.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing.
Και το άλλο Medieval εποχή που έδειχνε πριν 4 βίντεο θα έχει το μερό υλικό. Medieval. Α, το Kingdom. Εντάξει. Το Kingdom είναι ωραίο. Έχει και πρώτο. Και το πρώτο ήταν ωραίο. Αλλά αυτά τα έχουμε δει, τα περιμένουμε δηλαδή. Δεν είναι κάτι καινούριο. Θα είναι πιο τεράστιο, το πιο μεγάλο από το ένα. Οκ. Και το ένα ήταν αρκετά μεγάλο γενικά. Wonderstop.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent?
Αυτή δεν μοιάζει σαν την τύψα που παίζει στο Witcher. Πώς τη λένε την Άνια Τσαλότρα.
It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Αυτή που παίζει το Witcher, τη Jennifer.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Να ξέρεις, αυτή παίζει να είναι.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
Γιατί τόσο irrelevant games. Εντάξει, είχαν πει ότι θα δείξουν αρκετά indie, αλλά περιμένουν να δείξουν τουλάχιστον στη δεύτερη ώρα κάτι. Είναι 2 ώρες το event, εντάξει, μάλλον την πρώτη ώρα την αφοσιώθηκαν εκεί πέρα.
The fold is a strange place.
Σίγουρα είναι αυτή, είναι για να το ακούγεται στη φωνή. Εντάξει, είναι ήδη και στη φάτσα σου. Monster Hunter Stories.
Something that I want to protect.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Ορίστε, παίζεις Monster Hunter, Κάλλη. Τι άλλο θες. Και σε προσφορές όλα τα Monster Hunter, ορίστε. Α, αυτό παίρνανε το ενότρια. Το ενότρια νομίζω είναι αυτό.
Walks into my great hall.
Ναι, αυτό είναι, αυτό είναι, αυτό είναι. Δεν με ενθουσιάζει η αλήθεια είναι όταν το έπαιξα.
Feel honored to fight a legend. On guard. Your
crazy. Final chapter.
Ναι, Souls-like είναι. Του πήρε τη μάσκα για να φύγει. Να το εννοώ. Να, από αυτό μπορείτε να το δοκιμάσετε γενικά. Free demo έχει στο Steam.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest, the first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5.
Α, αυτό νομίζω ήθελα να το έπαιζε και ο Νέμες σε κάποια φάση.
Cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Το περιμένεις πώς και πώς αυτό. Είχα παίξει το beta. Beta δεν ήταν αυτό που είχαμε παίξει. Νομίζω άσπρο μαζί είχαμε μπει σε αυτό. Ήταν η closed beta. Γεια σου Μανώλη, καλησπέρα. Τι κάνεις, πώς είσαι? Πάλι cinematic. Θα γίνει ρε παιδί. Δούλεψα μόλις 13 ώρες. 13 ώρες, μάμα. Μόνο cinematic όμως πάλι. Δουλεύεις και αύριο και μεθαύριο. Γιατί έτσι? Πώς σκέφτεσαι τόση δουλειά τώρα?
That looks awesome.
July
The
2
Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam.
Θα παίξεις λογικά
Wish
First
listed now and
Descendant,
prepare
ας
for the
πούμε,
release on
το
July
trailer.
2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game Among Us took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Εντάξει, να ελπίζω να μην είναι cinematic. Όχι, έχει κοιτάσει γενικά, έχει. Είναι Destiny φάση.
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like no chaperones.
Like,
I know. Can we announce
τις έχει
something?
πιάσει ο Γιάννης να πάνε όλα τα έργα πιο γρήγορα. Και το θυμήθηκαν τώρα, πες τους, μέσα Ιουνίου.
Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
Στην κάμερα που τους έχουν
This is
πει.
our way of saying thank you to our
Βεβαίως θα θέλουμε να το τέψουμε για το τρίμηνο του Αγίου Πνεύματος.
peers,
Καλά
for
πες
helping
τους.
some games, and
Ελπίζω
yes,
Μανώλη να
had
τα
the
πληρώνεις
funding and
τουλάχιστον.
freedom needed to ship their
Κολλάω ή
games.
κολλάς.
And then we all get to play
Δεν
them,
έχω κάτι εγώ.
which was the
Από την
real
πλευρά
plan.
μου.
I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you.
Ευτυχώς κάτι παίρνουμε από το να ξεβάζουμε.
Has your
Το
favorite,
καταλαβαίνω.
a ton of world premieres.
Αλλά και πάλι,
Enjoy.
τουλάχιστον κάτι. Τουλάχιστον έχεις κάτι. Κάτι να πιάνεσαι, καταλάβες.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We are Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved
Εγώ είναι
ones.
κομμάτι, δεν το ήθελα.
Project Dosa
Ποτέ
is a
μιλάς
game
ποτέ.
about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Τούρουν.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Το άκουσα αυτό.
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's
Το
going
ξέρω,
to be
Σαλαμάδα,
an
το
Among
ξέρω.
Us
Το είπα
TV
κιόλας,
show.
είμαι σίγουρος.
Check out this sneak peek.
Animation, εντάξει, πάλι καλά, πάλι καλά. Πάλι καλά, γιατί άμα είχα δει live action Among Us, ας πούμε... Είναι πολύ ωραίο, Μανώλη, το έχεις παίξει το πρώτο. Αν θα είναι βουβό, δεν έχω ιδέα. Ναι, ωραίο, είναι πολύ ωραίο τα Kingdom Come. Και το δεύτερο φάνηκε πολύ ωραίο. Α, όχι ρε, έχει ωραία, δες εδώ ονοματάρες. Και η τύπισσα που παίζει την Έλλη έχει...
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations. A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Μάλιστα. Μέχρι στιγμής όλα τα games είναι μπρος, πίσω στα arcade. Αλλάζω το βασιστήριο, άνοιξα το βασιστήριο, περιμένω το σώμα να σταθεί το νερό από μόνο. Δεν πειράζει, ποτέ κάνει γρήγορα, μην αγχώνεσαι. Και αυτό Οκτώβριο. New Game από ό,τι κατάλαβα είναι. New Game δεν είναι. Υπήρχε και γίνει remake. Θα σε γελάσω.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
Αυτό θα το έπαιζε, θα το έπαιζε. Θέλω να περιμένω να δω καλό gameplay όμως, φίλε. Δεν έχω δει gameplay καλό. Και πάλι cinematic θα δούμε.
One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future.
Για πες, Νίτσα. Μόνο που βλέπω πάνω που πάμε. Γιατί εσύ, φαίνεται ωραίο concept. Και νομίζω είναι και survival, Σε όλα cinematic θα βλέπεις πάνω από βασιλές, Κρίμα.
What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen
Λίγο gameplay.
Exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Έχουμε κανένα beta, μήπως? Ποιον, open world σαν whisky στα καλά, τίποτα ακόμα, καλά.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time
Στον
to see
Αύγουστο
the
ξανά.
announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Έδειξε Space Marine 2, ναι, έδειξε. Στην αρχή. Και φαίνεται πολύ ωραίο το Space Marine. Τότε που βγαίνει άσπον δύσκολα είμαστε. Πιο μετά τον μπορώ να το δω. Πότε βγαίνει βασικά είπαμε?
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay. Μπορεί.
So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play in RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction
το
crafting
Finals
the
είναι
world's
έξω.
most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas.
Έχουμε φτάσει ήδη στο 1,5 ώρα του show και δεν έχει δείξει τίποτα, φίλε. Σου μιλάνε τόση ώρα. Ισχύει. Σου μιλάνε απλά δεν σου λένε κάτι. Ωραία τα finals. Με σαμουρά και τέτοια. Κάτσε, εγώ θα παίζω με τον Μπο και άλλος θα παίζει με το M16. Γκαρνίτ Λάντσερ έφερε. Το Easy και Bonnie ξεχάσιμο.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Όπα. Νάτος ο Θεός. Φαντάζεσαι, δεν νομίζω.
That's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing.
Physical.
Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
What if?
It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow.
Να τι θα παίξουμε από εβδομάδα. Μια χαρά έκατσε.
Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger.
Με τι ξέφυγε τώρα να παίζεις.
You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
Και με αυτό, ναι.
Cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
Πω, τι θα έχουν κάνει τρελή.
I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Μάλιστα, ωραία. Αυτό σίγουρα θα παιχτεί από εβδομάδα. Και δεν είχαμε και τι να παίξουμε από εβδομάδα. Amazon Games. Το ποιο είναι αυτό? Το New World είναι αυτό όντως. Irrelevant. Αντί να δείξουν λίγο το Throne Liberty ρε μαλάκα, δεν κυνηγούν New World. Για το Θεό ρε φίλε. Λογικά μας κλέβει κόσμο το New World. Το από αδιάφορο το New World. Λίγο το Throne Liberty.
New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Έλα ναι με πούσεις.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams.
Ανυπομονώ για το DLC του Alan Wake, αλλά δεν θα περιμένεις πολύ. Αύριο μεθαύριο είναι.
The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
Ναι, Μιχώ, και το Genshin νομίζω είναι αυτό. Δηλαδή θα έχω... Α, το Honkai είναι αυτό. Οκ, δεν το ξέρω. Θα έχω Alan Wake 2 στο ράφι. Άμα το πάρεις.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
Κοίτα, περιμένω μια ανακοίνωση στο τέλος. Δεν ξέρω ποια θα είναι, αλλά μια ανακοίνωση στο τέλος περιμένω. Kingdom Hearts δεν νομίζω. Μαγάρι, ξέρω. Μπορεί. Dark and Darker. Καλά, αυτό δεν ήταν που είχε τις δικαστικές διαμάχες με την αντιγραφή κλπ. Το κάνουν τώρα φρύο σε ένα σημείο, οκ. Νομίζω το είχε παίξει ο Πίπος αυτό, αν θυμάμαι καλά. Εντάξει, αδιάφορο για μένα το παιχνίδι, δεν θα το πείψω. Αλλά δεν θα το έπαιζα χωρίς παρέα. Ναι, οκ. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι μόνος σου είναι σίγουρο. Όλοι το είχαν γυρίσει σε αυτό. Late for free. Okay.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend.
Free μπορεί να το
Lots
πες.
of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Path of the Goddess. Kunitsugami. Α, το είχαμε ξαναδεί αυτό, ρε εσύ. Σε ποια έκθεση ήταν αυτό? Στα Game Awards, λέει, νομίζω τα είχαμε δει αυτά. Τζουλά, όπως τα γενέθλιά μου βγαίνει αυτό. Τυχαίο. Αυτό τι είναι τώρα? Α, τι τυχαίο, ρε. Full campaign co-op. Μάλιστα. Το sequel δεν έχω ιδέα. Wishlist now, όποιος ενδιαφέρεται. Α, το τέτοιο. Πολύ φάση αυτό, ρε φίλε μου, πάρε. Εγώ το έπαιζα με τον Τάσο, το Gaming Asylum, τον Blizzard και τον Speedda στον Αλέκο. Καλά, εντάξει. Τρελό γέλιο. Τι μάθανε, τι είναι αυτά? Μαλάκα, βάλαν αγώνες.
Stories about the fine people here at MCorp. So we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town.
They
think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M-Corp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Τι ιδιοκοτάνε, γεια σου. Ναι. Pre-alpha, μάλιστα. Console playtesting.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future.
Very excited.
Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide.
Μακάρι.
That's
Μακάρι
right,
και
I'm
σπάει
talking about
exclusive.
Power World.
Α, ορίστε.
I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Αυτό κι αν έκανε πάταγο όταν βγήκε. Sakurajima update. Xbox dedicated servers. Τις γλίτωσαν. New faction and boss. Λοιπόν, έχει μείνει 20 λεπτά show. Κάτι.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone.
Κάντε το ένα κλιπ να το στείλετε στον
We
Οδυσσέα.
have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit
Να μην
of
το
what
χάσει.
we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Θα μου πει τώρα Valorant το PlayStation τώρα, κάτσε να δεις.
Target down.
Περιμένω να δω, αλλά πιστεύω θα το βγάλω στην κονσόλα. Γιατί είπε welcome to new players. Οπότε κάπου θα το βγάλουνε, φαντάζομαι. Coming to console, δεν σου είπα. Έρχεται τις κονσόλες. Xbox και PS5. Φάνηκε, αφού είπε εγώ. Pre-limited beta, μάλιστα.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox.
Τι να σου πω, ρε Μανώλη, και εγώ δεν καταλαβαίνω, αλλά άμα τους αρέσει.
Our limited beta starts June 14th and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
Λογικά θα παίξω Valorant στο PlayStation 5.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport
Επιτέλους θα χρησιμοποιήσει την κονσόλα Οδυσσέας.
For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey.
Νομίζω αυτό το πιο καλό σχόλιο, ας πούμε.
Most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Πειράτε έχεις τα βρεις, γιατί κόσμος να σου πληρώνει για σκins σε παιχνίδια και μετά μου λένε κάποιοι γιατί πληρώνει ένα sub στο WoW. Βέβαια χθες κάναμε τη συζήτηση, ρε Μανώλη, γιατί πληρώνει sub στο Final Fantasy. Πλάκα που κάνεις. Και μου έλεγαν καλύτερα να μην πληρώνω συνδρομή και άμα είναι για να επιβαβάσω την εταιρεία θα παίρνω skins. Άλλα μετά. Καληνύχτα, Ninja. Έχει ένα τεταρτάκι ακόμα. Πιστεύω λίγο πως το κλείσιμο κάτι θα δείξουν, αλλά μέχρι εκεί. Από αύριο όλοι οι πρώτα θα κράζουν νερά, γιατί εδώ είμαστε. Εξαρτάται, ξέρω εγώ. Άμα δεν το κάνουν crossplay, άμα δεν το κάνουν crossplay και στις κονσόλες παίζουν μεταξύ τους, δεν θα κράξουν. Και λέω άλλος όσο το βίωτε σε συλλογικά έχει επιχείρημα. Το crossplay θα είναι αδερφό, ξέρω. Αλλά άμα ξέρω εγώ έχει Valorant στις κονσόλες, δεν θα το κράξει κανείς. Extra money και η extra κοινό. Και άμα δεν παίζουν με αυτό στο PC δεν θα δουν και καμιά διαφορά. Ευχαριστώ, Ninja, που ήσουν εδώ για την παρέα.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Μάλιστα. Ταινία.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past. I'm in 100%.
Αλλά ξεκούρασε κάποιος πες. Εξής άκου που δεν μου μιλάνε, επειδή τους είπα ότι το Valorant σκοπεύει με επιχειρήματα. Και απάντηση ήταν δεν παίζεις, άρα δεν μπορείς να έχεις άποψη. Το παίζεις γίνεις περισσότερα χρόνια όπως υπάρχουν ιδέα από αυτούς. Εντάξει. Και... εντάξει, τι να σου πω τώρα, ξέρω εγώ, είναι... περισσότεροι, ας πούμε, δεν δέχονται, ας πούμε, άλλοι... δεν δέχονται άλλα λόγια πέρα από τα δικά τους, ας πούμε. Δεν μπορεί αυτούς δεν μπορεί να τους πείσεις για τίποτα. Άμα δεν το σταματήσουν μόνοι τους, ας θα παίζουν άμα περνάνε καλά.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video games.
Φίλε, τι δείχνουνε τώρα, αν είναι δυνατόν.
Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong, and today Chicken is excited to share.
Εγώ παίζω LOL, δεν παραδέχομαι ότι είναι. Εντάξει, από το LOL περάσαμε όλοι, ρε εσύ. Και εντάξει, το LOL είναι... άμα μπορείς να το παίζεις, ας πούμε, και πολύ χαλάρα, δεν χρειάζεται να σε competitive συνέχεια. Στο Valorant δεν έχεις πολλές επιλογές, θα το πας competitive. Θα παίξεις τα rank σου. Πόσο καιρό θα παίζεις... Το LOL, φίλε, μπορεί να πεις με την τετράδα σου, την παρέα σου, να μαλακιστείτε εκεί πέρα στο 5v5, να περάσεις καλά. Να παίξεις Arams, ναι.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so... Get out of the fucking bed, dude. Get out of the bed.
Σαλαμάδα, θυμάσαι που λέγαμε που είδαμε μια είδηση για το πόσα λεφτά δαπανήθηκαν για ένα τρέλερ.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met. Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
Σίγουρα ήταν αυτό. Δες τους ειδοποιούς.
Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations. What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Έλα ρε Γιώργο.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Όχι, όχι, τίποτα. Πολύ λίγα πράγματα, πολύ λίγα πράγματα. Αυτό είναι σε mobile game τώρα. Τι θα είναι αυτό. Αλλά δες πως... αυτό σίγουρα είναι αυτό, Σαλαμάτα. Δες εδώ ποιος φέρανε ρε φίλε για να διαφήμιση. Πόσα τους πλήρωσαν για αυτή τη διαφήμιση. Ναι, 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 Φρόντα, ναι. Και αυτός είναι ο τέτοιος που έπαιζε στο Ρόκι, πώς λεγότανε. Καλή νύχτες, καλή νύχτες, που τα λέμε. Ναι, πέρα από τον Θόρ και αυτόν. Όχι, όχι, ο άλλος. Ο άλλος ο Ξανθός που ήταν απέναντι. Πώς λεγόταν για ένα μότ. Ο Λούκιν, μπράβο. Καλώς τον Νεβ. Mobile game, φίλε, απίστευτο. Πόσα λεφτά έχουν ρε φίλε για τις διαφημίσεις. Απίστευτο. Ο Ρώσος, αυτός ήταν, ναι.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto! Ryozo-san!
Monster Hunter. Έλα, Κάλλη.
今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入
感
のアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
Μου φαίνεται βαρύ. Όπως το πρώτο στο gameplay. Μετά το μέλλον ζούμε στα Ιαπωνικά, νομίζω ότι έχω αρχίσει να τα καταλαβαίνω.
When the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August.
Πάνε όλα Gamescom,
Our first
όλα.
public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Και demo στο Gamescom, okay. Διάρκεια τα γραφικά Ultra με. Εντάξει, δεν είναι τρελά, αλλά οκ. Άμα είναι καλό το gameplay, καλά ξέρω. Απλά μου φαίνεται μια αναβαθμισμένη έκδοση του προηγούμενου. Αυτό τι ημερομηνία έχει? Έχουμε ημερομηνία γι' αυτό. 25. Okay.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom
Αυτό
Blade
είναι,
Zero.
δεν έχει άλλο. Αυτό πάνε και ωραίο.
Go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Και αυτό όλους να γίνει. 2024 World Tour Demo. Θα παίξουμε το demo. Α, όχι. Μόνο για αυτούς, μάλιστα.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because
Ναι, τελείωσε και σήμερα και από εδώ και πέρα ξεκινάνε τα άλλα υποκατηγορίες.
The next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking summergamefest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Και τώρα τα λέμε στην Gamescom. Τα λέμε στην Gamescom τώρα. Αυτό ήταν το Summer Game Fest. Λέσιμο, Αυτό ήταν το Game Fest.